Any one of you that has abs or is on your way to trying to achieve abs knows it's not without its challenges, and a lot of the time the biggest challenge is the dreaded hunger cravings that come from eating in a calorie deficit. So just a quick refresher before we go into this video. Everybody can get abs. There's not one person in the world that cannot get abs. Abs are just muscles like any other muscle. The reason that most people cannot see their abs is because they have a layer of body fat covering those abs muscles. So in order to see those abs, we have to reveal them by losing that belly fat covering that area. The way that we do that is by eating in a calorie deficit, and if you stay until the end of the video, I'll give you a calculation so that you can work out your unique calorie deficit, because of course everybody's calorie deficit will be different. Getting abs is really all about the setup work. It's about making sure you can stick to your nutrition plan without it being too restrictive. The first food hack to help you get abs and keep abs is to eat more protein. If you eat high protein, protein happens to be the most satiating and filling macronutrient that there is, and that's why I recommend eating high protein, moderate carbs and moderate fats. When you are eating lower calories for a period of time, you do want to make sure you can stay the most full possible, and the best way to do that is to eat protein. Another good thing about the protein is not only does it help you build more muscle, it helps to preserve muscle mass as well, so we don't lose any muscle while we're cutting down. The second food hack is to eat sugar-free jelly. This is a lifesaver for me, because for me personally, I don't know about you, but after I've had a warm meal, whatever my meal is for the day, whether it's steak and potatoes or it could be lasagna, it doesn't matter what the meal is, I've always craved chocolate. Straight after my meal, all my life, I cannot help that still to this day. There's nothing I can do, I will crave chocolate. Even if I do a no sugar diet for 30 days, I will crave chocolate after my meal. So what I do to combat that, to get that sweet taste still, is I'll have a sugar-free jelly. I think in the US you have Jello, in the UK we have Hartley's jelly or whatever it's called, and it's basically 5 calories and you still get that sweet, nice taste after a meal. And for me, it's little diet hacks like this that make everything sustainable. It really is a cheat code. Hack number 3 is to use the old military acronym, which is KISS. That stands for Keep It Simple Stupid, and I say this because I want you to eat just 3 meals a day, no snacks. Do not snack in between meals. If your meal is a proper meal with proteins, fats and carbohydrates, and a meal that you actually look forward to and enjoy as well, there's no need for you to be snacking throughout the day. If you are eating 6-7 times a day, constantly picking at things, not only is that extra calories you're probably not accounting for, you're spiking insulin, because every time we eat food, particularly carbohydrates, we spike insulin, and insulin is an anabolic hormone which is going to basically grow anything in its path, which means your fat cells. Personally for me, I'm doing intermittent fasting in the morning, but even if you just want to skip breakfast by a few hours, so even if you just do 3-4 hours of skipping breakfast, then you can go to your first meal, your second meal a few hours later, and then of course your last meal later in the day. And you don't have to do intermittent fasting either. You might want to wake up, eat breakfast, and then 5-6 hours later have lunch, 5-6 hours later have your next meal. Keeping things simple is very important. It also allows you to know where you went wrong. If you're only eating 3 meals a day, you know where you went right, but you also know where you went wrong if you didn't lose the amount of body fat you wanted to lose in that week. Food hack number 4 is actually a drink hack. So drink plenty of water, drink pretty much as much water as you want. Drink green tea, that's going to help you lose more body fat, not a crazy amount of body fat, but it will help you lose a little more body fat. And then the other thing is to drink diet Coca-Cola or any diet soda that you like, the 0-calorie ones. What's very important to know is that I only recommend drinking at most 1 of these a week. For me, I'll drink probably 2 or 3 a week. I'll have a diet Coke, and what's good about it is it's 0 calories. So if you are 1 hour away from your meal and you're getting a little hungry, it's got that sweet taste, it's going to take the edge off, and it's 0 calories. What I don't want is you guys drinking 3 or 4 of these every day, because it's not going to be good for your long-term health. There is still a lot of studies that need to be done on these diet sodas, and there are some studies that suggest it might affect your microbiome. It may even increase the risk of things like cancer, and of course everything we eat. You could say too many carbohydrates is going to cause cancer. Having a drink of alcohol every now and again is going to cause cancer. Everything causes cancer. So I'm not saying you have to stay away from everything. I'm just saying use this in moderation. It's a tip, it's something that you can use just to take the edge off before that meal, but it's something you don't want to just think, oh, it's 0 calories, great, I'll drink 10 of these a day then. Food hack number 5, before I tell you how to work your calorie deficit out, which I promised at the start of the video, is to plan out all of your meals for the week. So what you do is on a Sunday, people tend to be usually less busy on a Sunday, is wake up earlier or find time in that day, spend just a few hours cooking for the week. You can store all of that food then for the week, and you're making it very easy and simple for yourself. It doesn't take much time to do that, just once per week. You can listen to your favourite podcast or my videos on YouTube or music or whatever you want to do whilst you're cooking your meals for the week, and then it's not random. You're not waking up on a Tuesday morning thinking, okay, so what do I eat today then? I don't know what I'm having today. I need to go to the supermarket, and that's when people start to fail because they're not setting themselves up for success. The thing that you need to remember is if you have random actions equal random results, and random results is not what we're looking for. Okay, so the way that I recommend you work out your calorie deficit is it does take a little bit of work to do. It's not just a straight number. So take your body weight in pounds, multiply that by 10, and eat that many calories per day. Some people need to multiply their body weight in pounds by 12 because they're very active. It depends on what type of career you have, what your day-to-day life looks like. But that's just a base figure, that's just a starting point. So what you do is weigh yourself at the start of the week, and then you eat that many calories per day, and weigh yourself at the end of the week and see where you are. So track your calories. It only takes 10 minutes a day. You don't have to track calories forever, but you do at the beginning just to get an idea of what calories are in the foods you typically eat. Then at the end of the week, you can see if I lost 1 to 2 pounds. Okay, I have. That means that calorie deficit's good for me. If you've lost 3-4 pounds, I would definitely add calories. You do not want to lose body fat too quickly. It's not healthy, and you'll definitely crash. Really what you want to do is be able to eat as many calories as possible while still losing 1 to 2 pounds of body fat per week. That will take you a couple of weeks to find out what that number is, but the good thing is once the setup work's done, everything becomes a lot easier. The video I do recommend you guys watch next, which is on screen right now, is the only 3 ways to lose body fat, the only 3 ways to lose weight that there is. People are always trying to tell you to do this to lose weight, to do that to lose weight, but the truth is there's only 3 ways to lose weight, and that video is going to help you out.